How you doing? Old Dog Anti-Imperial to chill here. Old Dog Anti-Imperial to chill. What's going on, you guys? So I'm a recording artist. That's my recording name. Old Dog Anti-Imperial to chill. Old Dog is kind of like a gangster. He's a thug. He's sexually explicit, but he likes to have fun. He's a clown and things like that. Anti-Imperial is all about upliftment, politics, social issues, micro and macroeconomics, religion, sociology, psychology, philosophy, physiology, and things like that. That's anti-imperial. And the chill is a hopeless romantic. The chill is all about falling in love, raising a family, and things like that. So Old Dog Anti-Imperial, the chill. This is Diversity Outspoken, you guys. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. That's 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. So every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone, and every Sunday night, 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. We call this Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we speak about anything and everything, and we are outspoken or straight to the point about those topics. I see you, NWA. I have one rule and one rule here only, you guys, here on Diversity Outspoken, and that is that we remain respectful of each other and remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken. You can agree, you can disagree, just remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken and remain respectful of one another. You can get in touch with me on Instagram and on TikTok at anti_imperial. You see it right here on the shirt at anti_, don't forget that underscore, that little line down there at the bottom, at anti_imperial on Instagram and on TikTok. On YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial with a space in between. So on YouTube, it won't have the underscore. YouTube will just be Anti-Imperial with the space in between. But Instagram and TikTok, it's the underscore, Anti_Imperial. If you have me on Instagram, the easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube, you guys, you want to subscribe to the YouTube. The easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube if you have me on Instagram is to go to my Instagram bio page, my IG bio page. You guys all know that we all get an Instagram bio page. And on that bio page, we all get that one line for a link. And that link will always be my latest video. So if you have me on Instagram, go to my Instagram or my IG bio page and click that link, that line for the link, and my video will come up. It will be a YouTube video, and when that video comes up, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button right there, and I appreciate that. Every day I do a daily historical post, you guys. So if you're ever bored or anything like that and just want to see what happened on that particular day, going back centuries, going back decades, going back thousands of years, whatever it might be, you can go on my Instagram or my TikTok and you can see my daily historical posts. I have those on Instagram and TikTok, as I just said, but on Instagram it's much, much, much better if you have me on Instagram, because Instagram gives me the space to be able to write it out in a detailed manner. TikTok, not so much, but I do put them on TikTok anyway. That being said, you guys, I appreciate you guys being here, and thank you very much. This will also be uploaded onto YouTube. So today, what we're going to be talking about is procrastination. Why are you procrastinating? Why are you procrastinating? So why are you procrastinating, you guys? Procrastination is something that a lot of people sometimes get confused with laziness, but it's not necessarily laziness, but it can lead to laziness, you guys. So Robbie Joe 305, the one and only, it can lead to laziness, you guys. So if you are procrastinating on something, I'm going to help you get through that. Because we don't want that procrastination to lead to laziness. And laziness is not necessarily an overall laziness. You could be like, you know what, I'm not a lazy person, but you may be lazy for that one project, or you may be lazy for that one job, right? So we don't want to get to that point, because laziness is the unwillingness to act. We don't want to get there, because procrastination is not as bad as laziness. Procrastination is just, I'll get to it later, right? But procrastination for over a long period of time can lead to the unwillingness to do something, and which would be laziness, right? And we would never want to get to laziness, okay? Now, the first thing you guys want to do is to break up the job into sections. If you find yourself procrastinating on anything, break it up into sections, because a lot of times jobs may seem overwhelming. The subject matter is my nemesis. It's all good, Robbie Joe. It's all good. Hey, that's why I'm here, my brother. I'm here. Me and you, Robbie Joe, me and you. We'll work through it together, my brother. We'll work through it together. Tip 5040, I see you. Tip 5040. So break up the job, you guys, into sections is the first thing that can help you with procrastination. I see, who is that? 72, what's going on? 7231. So you break it up into sections, you guys, because a lot of times if you look at a job for the totality of it, you can feel overwhelmed, right? So if you break it up into sections, you'll feel more comfortable, because you'll find that once you complete one section of the job, or once you complete one section of a project, then you'll feel accomplished, and that'll actually give you even more motivation to even want to do even more and even more and even more. What's going on, Maria? I see you. How you doing, Maria? What's going on, Maria? It's all good. It's all good. So that'll give you the chance on completing this task in section, and then once you complete another section, you might be like, you know what? Let me go ahead and do another section. It's all good. It's all good. For sure. Have a plan of attack, you guys. Before you get into this job, before you get into this project that you're procrastinating on, have a plan of attack. Say, you know what? Okay, I got to go do this project. I got to go do this job. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to first do this. I'm going to first do that. So that kind of falls in line with the whole thing about breaking it down into sections. You break it down into sections, but you have to have a plan of attack. Are you going to attack it from the very beginning? Are you going to go to the middle first, and then you're going to work your way up and down? Are you going to start at the end? Are you going to do that? We with coffee 420, I see you. All right? Are you going to do that? So that's what it is. Maria, love you, Maria. Love you. It's all good. So make sure you have a plan of attack, you guys, that will also help out with procrastination. Have a positive attitude. That's my next point. Have a positive attitude, because think about it, you guys. You have to have a positive attitude about the job or the project that you're going to be using. Kaufman 8661, I see you. Kaufman 8661. Make sure you have a positive attitude about the job or project that you're procrastinating on, because part of the problem or part of the main problem might be that you hate that job and things like that. So you might have a negative attitude towards the job. Maria, you might have a negative attitude towards the job, you guys. And if you have a negative attitude towards the job, you're not going to want to do it, right? This is kind of like if let me think of an example real quick. If when you were a kid, you went into the doctor's office one day and a doctor was going to give you a shot but couldn't find your vein and kept sticking you with the needle and sticking you with the needle, and that happened, you guys, and you're like, you know what, I hate doctors. So then if you have to do anything with needles or go to a doctor, you're going to have a negative attitude about it, and therefore you're going to be like, you know what, I'm not even going to the doctor no more. I know I don't like to go there. I'm not even going there, because you have a negative attitude, and then you don't get your checkups and stuff, and then we need you to live a long, healthy life. I see you. Who's that? G Maxi 27. I see you. So make sure you have a positive attitude about it, you guys. If you have a negative attitude, you're not going to want to do it. You're not going to do it, you guys. You're not going to do it. You need to ask yourself in that position, why don't you feel positive about it? What is it about this project, about this job, where you don't feel positive about it? Is it that you don't like the person that gave you the job? You don't like the person that gave you the project? Is it that, I don't know, is it that you feel like you're not getting your due for this project or this job? You're not getting the respect you deserve for this project or this job? So you need to ask yourself, if you don't feel positive about a project or a job, why don't you feel positive about that project or job? You need to ask yourself that, you guys, right? And then you need to focus on why you can do it, not why you can't do it, right? Why can you do this? Like, I can do this, man. I can knock this out. Go ahead and knock this out. I'm going to stop procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating? All right, stop procrastinating. All right, so the next thing, you guys, you may need to change your environment. If you need to, you may need to change your environment, okay? You may need to change your workspace, because your workspace should motivate you. All right, your workspace should motivate you. It should not make you feel sleepy. All right, your workspace should not make you feel sleepy. It should motivate you, you guys. It should inspire you. Okay, your workspace should inspire you. For example, myself, right? I work all the time on different things. I write a lot. I do music a lot and things like that. And so my workspace, it inspires me because, first of all, for my personal workspace, I need a lot of colors. So I have a lot of colorful lights. Like right now, where we are, I have a lot of colorful lights here right now. And so you can't really see them, but if you look closely on my face, you'll see it kind of change colors a little bit from like more of a pinkish tone to a greenish tone, to a bluish tone, a little reddish tone. It's because I have colorful lights over here that you guys can't see, that are bringing it. So right now it's turned to a little orangish tone a little bit. So I have different colorful lights that you guys can't see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 colorful lights over there that you guys can't see. I don't have them at the highest level because I like a kind of like a serene, kind of relaxed environment. But they're all different colors and they go off at different times, you guys. So that's what I like. I like colorful lights, but it still has to be kind of bright. At the same time, I like space. So I like to have big desks, you know. Because I didn't need just like huge big desks. I like to have space, colorful lights, and you guys know I love like the outdoors and things like that. So a lot of times when I work, first of all, like all my properties that I own a lot of condos, a lot of houses, and all my properties that I own are pretty much all usually by the water. They're usually all waterfront. Cortland Ryan, the beautiful Cortland Ryan, how you doing, my brother? So my properties are either all waterfront or they're like, you know, like I have some properties in Chile where most of them are waterfront, even in Chile on the Pacific Ocean, but there are some that are in the Andes Mountains. So they're up in the Andes Mountains by the ski resorts and things like that. But still, I always try to make it so that wherever I am, my work environment is always to where I can open the sliding glass door and kind of smell the world and smell the earth and hear the sounds of the animals and things like that. So those type of things motivate me. So whenever I do things like that, so me having all these lights in here right now is kind of like it kind of mirrors, you know, like the sky, and you know the lights I have in here now are green and turquoise and blue and orange and things like that, like because I love the water and I love the sky. So that's what I need to, you know, motivate myself. So you may need, if you procrastinate a lot. I'm doing beautiful, Cortland Ryan. I'm doing beautiful, the wonderful, beautiful Cortland Ryan. It's all good. Who is that? Alo Jayani. I see you. It's all good. So if you find yourself procrastinating and stuff, you guys, it may be your work environment. You may have to declutter your work environment or change your work environment in some way to make it so that it's someplace that you want to stay and work for long periods of time, right? So think about that. The next thing you want to do to stop procrastinating, you guys, why are you procrastinating? The next thing you want to do to stop procrastinating, you guys, is you need to build up to perfection. You may not, but you probably shouldn't go into it if you have a bad procrastinating problem. Go into it trying to finish the perfect project at that particular time the first time you sit down at it, because you're going to be there for so long that you're going to hate working on it, and it's going to make you next time want to procrastinate even more. So what you may want to do is you may want to kind of build up to the perfect project. So you may want to, like I said, the first thing I said, you guys, was, you know, chop it up into different sections and you know, have the perfect section here, perfect this section, section 1, then perfect section 2, then perfect section 3, then section 4, then section 5. Don't think about the project as a whole and try to perfect the whole project, you guys. All right, you might just need to start with something that's really, really good, and then slowly work your way to perfection. Okay, slowly work your way to perfection. The next thing you guys want to do is, Osadio Carmen, I see you, Osadio. The next thing you guys want to do is you guys might need to ask for help if you need it. Ask for help. Just ask for help. All right? Ask for help. If you need help, just ask for help. Okay? But you may not, you know, you may want to do it all on your own. Earlier this morning, I was talking to Superstar 617, and we were talking about a music video that we had recently did. And I was talking about how, you know, because you guys know I'm OCD and all that type of stuff, so I have a vision for everything, and you guys know I create my own music and my own beats and everything, and I write all my own notes. I'm a music notator, so I write notes from scratch. I hear sounds in my head, and I might hear violins, and I'll start to musically notate all the violins I hear in my head and things like that to start to come up with these ideas for my songs. So I already have a vision of, so whenever I start to create a beat or create a song and things like that, I see the colors of the song already in my head. I see the vibe. I see if it's a daytime or nighttime song and things like that. You guys know I'm crazy. So it's all good. So you know, the notes to me, the certain notes whether it's like where it is in the octave level, tells me it's a certain color, it's a warmness or a coldness the note gives me, and things like that when I create my songs. So when I get to these, video shoots, I already know exactly what to do. Like you guys will see, like most of the two video guys I use mostly in the United States are over there in the U.S. are Woody and Robbie Joe, who was on here earlier. So with Woody and Robbie Joe, you guys, who I use, when they get there, they'll tell you that when they get to a video shoot of mine, they're like, okay, like Dogg or Anti-Imperial, what are you looking for? Like, what's your idea? What do you have in mind? Because I already have the colors set in mind. I have the locations already spotted out. I have everything already done. I already know what I want the females to wear. Kwaku, the one and only Kwaku, the one and only. How you been, my brother? So I already have like the clothes, the colors, everything picked out, exactly what I want the females to wear, exactly what I want things to do. So therefore, I don't need anybody to help me out with anything. Kwaku, yo. Razel Poeta, brethren. Welcome on, brethren. It's all good. So I already have that stuff picked out, you guys. So I never need to ask anybody, like, their ideas or what they think and things like that, because I already have everything going on. That's good, Kwaku, chilling. The one and only Kwaku James in the building, man, if y'all didn't know. I'm chilling, Kwaku, man, just chilling, man, you already know, for sure. Razel, for sure. So definitely, you guys, and that's kind of like how I look at things, and plus, just with these music videos and stuff like that, I know exactly how I want them, like I was saying, and I never really ask anybody for anybody else's opinion, you guys, because everybody will have their own opinions, right? And you'll get 30 different opinions and things like that, but because I create all my beats from scratch, and I do everything from scratch, I already know the image that I want to portray, and my image in my mind for my songs and my creations might not be what anybody else has in their mind, right? Because we all have different images and different feels, and since I create the songs from scratch, I know exactly how I want that song to feel and know exactly the visuals that I want to bring that song to life. Kwaku says, if you don't know, you better ask somebody. Yeah, if you don't know, you need to ask somebody, but if you know, you don't have to. But definitely, you guys, and another thing to help you guys with procrastinating, Kwaku, we're talking about procrastination. The topic is, why are you procrastinating? So I'm going through steps about ways to get over procrastination. So the last thing I was just going over when you came on was, you might have to ask somebody if you're having a hard time completing a project or completing a job. You may have to ask somebody for their help, but if you have it all in your mind, you may not have to ask somebody or whatever. So Interstellar Traveler, how you doing, sister? What's going on? It's all good. Someone may have more experience than you. That may be another reason why you may have to ask somebody. The beautiful Interstellar Traveler. It's all good. And you might have to ask those individuals, but don't dump the job on the person you're asking. So if you do have procrastination problems, you guys, you may have to ask somebody for help, but don't dump the job on the person that you're asking for help, right? Because there might be somebody that you work with or things like that that you may have to, that they may have done it already. They may be used to the job. They may have been in the position longer so they can help you out. But if you go over their house and say, hey, you call them up and say, hey, can you help me out? Because I'm having a hard time with completing this project. And you go over their house and you sit there and show them what's going on. Don't just say, all right, man, I appreciate it. Hey, yo, peace. I'll holler at you later. Call me when it's done. Don't dump your work on somebody else, people. Don't do that. But definitely, if you need help and that's part of your procrastination problem, you should go out and get help. You guys, another reason, my next tip to help you with procrastinating. Why are you procrastinating? The next tip to help you, if you are a procrastinator, you guys, is put the electronics away. Put the electronics away, people. Put the electronics away. Put the electronics away. Put the electronics away. All right? Because you will find that you can procrastinate all day on your phone, on social media. You can find a way to procrastinate all day looking at TV, right? Netflix. You can procrastinate looking at Netflix, right? Like, I should really go take care of Kwaku, my brother. It's all good. I should really go do that, man. I should really go do that project, or I should do that job, but I got another episode to go on my Netflix show. Right? So don't be doing that, people. Don't be doing that. Don't use electronics to procrastinate. The TV, the phone, shopping. Don't go online shopping, right? And then like just put a whole bunch of stuff in your cart, your wish list to save for when payday comes, right? Like you'd be like, man, you know what? I do have that project that I have to complete for work, but let me go to shopping real quick and you got like 36 things in your cart on your wish list that you're just saving up. Stop doing that. Put the electronics away, and it'll help you out with getting to your job and getting that job done quicker, you guys. The next tip I have for you, create a timeline. So not only should I, remember my first point, you guys, was you should take that job and break it up into different sections so the job doesn't look so overwhelming for you, okay? So if you're procrastinating, take that job, break it up into different sections. But then what you should also do is create a timeline for each section. So you need to give each section a deadline. Because if you give each section a deadline, what's going on 7786, I see you. If you give each section a deadline, then that will hold your feet to the fire for that small section, and you'll be more willing to do it because it's not the overall project, so you don't feel so overwhelmed. And also, in the back of your head, if you don't complete this section with the deadline you gave yourself, then it's going to hinder you for the next section. Okay? So break it up into small sections, your project, your job, whatever you're procrastinating on, break it up into small sections, and then give each small section a deadline. Okay? I'm going to complete section 1 by Thursday. I'm going to complete section 2 by Sunday. Okay? Do it like that, all right? It'll help you out with procrastination. My next tip, you guys, you may have to step away, get some fresh air, listen to something about the topic, and get remotivated. All right? You may have to, a lot of times for me, I take walks. You guys know I love the outdoors. I love walking around. I love pounding pavement. I love walking through forests and things like that, and wilderness and things like that. I'm a backpacker. I put on that backpack and I walk for 10, 12 hours sometimes. And I get some of my best musical ideas that way. But you may have to just like take a small walk, put on some earphones, you guys, listen to some music, or listen to some like YouTube tutorials about the subject of the job you're trying to accomplish. So let's say if you're trying to accomplish a project in like marketing, take a walk and listen to like some marketing tutorials on YouTube or something like that, because then you'll hear ideas and be like, you know what? Man, that's a good idea. And when you get back, you'll be like, man, let me knock this marketing thing out real quick. You see what I'm saying? So take a break, breath of fresh air, take a walk, listen to some tutorials on YouTube about the subject matter of the job that you have to do, and then it'll probably remotivate you to come back and stop your procrastination. What's going on, Confusing V3? I see you. It's all good. Interstellar Traveler says, very true. Thank you, Interstellar. I appreciate that. Ziza, Maria Jose, 57. I see you. So definitely do that, you guys. My next tip for you guys that procrastinate. Why are you procrastinating? Why are you a procrastinator? My next tip for you guys who are procrastinators out there, find people who inspire you and motivate you, guys. Find people who inspire you and motivate you, okay? Make sure you find people who inspire you and motivate you, because if you call those people up, if they're like kind of big time people where you might be able to look at like one of their speeches online, go to YouTube, look at one of their speeches or something like that, it will inspire you and it will show you like, you know what I'm trying to accomplish, there are actually live people out there that have gotten to that position. Right? There are live living people out there that have achieved that level of success I'm trying to achieve. And by accomplishing this project or these things I'm procrastinating on, I'll get to that level. So go and listen to some of their motivational speeches, you guys. If it's somebody that's in real life that you work with, you can see and touch, something like that, call those people up. Go see them. Go over their house and say, hey, what are you doing? I just want to go over there. And just go over there. Don't even talk about the job. Just talk about, things in general, like the whole subject matter that you guys are involved in, right? The career you guys are involved in and things like that, okay? Confusing, it's all good coming in to say hi since it's been one hell of a long time. It's all good being present in one of these lives. Hope your day is going well, man. I'm gonna be back soon. Got some stuff to do. Confusing V3, hey, much love, much respect. I appreciate you even stopping by, no matter for how long, man. I appreciate that. You know, it means a lot to me. You take out time and even stop by, and I appreciate seeing you, man. So it's all good. I appreciate it. You guys take care. Confusing V3. But definitely, you guys. So if you guys have anybody who motivates you or anything like that, look at their videos. If you have somebody you work with or something like that, DM me. You can DM me if you want to talk about things. You can talk to somebody else, you guys, that you know you can reach out to and things like that, and they'll help motivate you. Interstellar Traveler says, yes, have to stay around motivated and ambitious people. Definitely. Stay around positive, motivated, ambitious people. No negativity. X the negative people out. It's all good. Mota, I see you, Mota. What's going on? It's all good, Mota. Another thing, you guys, is to reward yourself at the end. Reward yourself at the end. This is very important. I do this all the time. Whenever I don't have a huge procrastinating problem, you guys, but this is the thing, right? So you guys know I do music and I create it from scratch and things like that. So since I create music from scratch, you know, all my beat, everything, I create everything from scratch, from like the little sounds in my mind. So the fun part for me is the creative part, the creative process. The part that's not fun for me is when I have to go back and edit like 120 different tracks of sounds. Oh my God. And edit 120, 130 different tracks of sounds and get the levels right and mix it and master it. Which I do all my own mixing, I do all my own mastering and everything like that. So that's the part that's not fun for me, is that part. And so, you know, to get to that part, after the creative part is done, I will say, you know what? After I finish this, man, I'm going to go get me a good steak. I'm going to get me a good organic steak. Woo! After I finish mixing all this stuff down, it's going to take me like 12 hours, 14 hours straight. Get me a good organic steak. Woo-hoo! And I do that, so I definitely try to reward myself and stuff afterwards, you guys. But for me, rewarding myself is just taking a walk, because if I can just get out and take a walk, I love to walk and be in the outdoors, so that's rewarding for me. But definitely reward yourself at the end, you guys. Give yourself a goal at the end, whether it's, man, you know, after I get this, man, let me finish this up, because after I finish this huge project, I'm going to take myself to the movies, I'm going to go out on a date, I'm going to go see a friend, I'm going to go get coffee with a friend, or whatever it is. But give yourself a reward that you're going to have after it's over. And that'll definitely work, you guys. I definitely do that for sure. But you know what I do? Let me tell you what I do though. I'll say like, okay, you know, let me finish this, let me finish editing and mixing and mastering all these tracks for this song or whatever. And after I do that, what I definitely do is I'll go and I'll say, okay, let's say, for example, I was making kind of a joke, but you know, it's a good example. Let's say if I want like a juicy steak or something like that, I want to get like a good organic churrasco or something like that. I will go get it, but what I will do to help keep myself in shape, because I don't go to gyms or anything like that just because I don't have time. Between like the political stuff that I do and the speaking, I do lecturing, you know, in different countries and stuff like that, and then the music, which music takes so many hours. And being that I create my own music, write my own songs, record myself, edit the music, I mix my own songs, I master my own songs. Being that I do everything, I never have time to go to a gym. So in order for me to stay kind of like semi in shape, right? In order for me to stay in shape as much as possible, what I will do is say, okay, you know what? After I finish this, I want my goal. I'm going to give myself a goal. I'm going to treat myself, right? I'm going to reward myself by going to get a steak that I want. I'm going to get a steak from this steakhouse, which is one of the best steak houses ever, or whatever, right? Interstellar Traveler says people that are on lower frequencies will bring you down. 100%. No negativity. Interstellar, love you, me and you. Beautiful Jewel, the most beautiful Jewel, I see you, it's all good. I see you, Moda, I see you. So definitely, you guys. So what I will do is say, you know what, I'm gonna get myself this steak or whatever. I'm gonna reward myself, because I got through this job, I got through this project, and then what I do is I make myself walk. I make myself walk, you guys, to the steakhouse. I make myself walk to the steakhouse. And that way, even though I'm going to reward myself with something, maybe like some type of food or something like that, in order to try to keep in shape, I will make myself walk there. Now, if it's kind of far away, what I will do, I'll take like I'll go there, like I'll drive there, but I'll take like a taxi or, Uber or Lyft or whatever. Or public transportation or whatever, and I will take that to the steakhouse where I'm going to go to get my food reward because I completed this job. But then what I will do is I'll walk back from the steakhouse. So I'll either walk to the steakhouse and then take like a Uber or Lyft or something back, because that way the steak will still be warm, the food will still be warm. Or if it's something that I can if it's something that I feel like I can heat that up later, I will take the Uber or Lyft or whatever public transportation to the steakhouse or to the food restaurant, and then I'll walk back with the stuff. And that right there kind of helps me get my reward for completing the task or completing the job that I wanted to do, that I was procrastinating on. I completed the job, I'm getting my reward, but I'm still staying in shape at the same time. So it's kind of like I'm knocking down like so many different levels at the same time, right? I'm killing like 8 birds at once. Instead of killing 2 birds at once, I'm killing 8 birds at once. So it's all good. Britt, what's going on, Britt? I see you, Britt. What's up, Britt? It's all good. And so that's the last thing also, you guys, that I want to say for procrastination. If you find yourself procrastinating, reward yourself, and guess what? Just do it. If you find yourself procrastinating, reward yourself at the end, and guess what? Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. So you guys, why are you procrastinating? Why are you procrastinating? Stop procrastinating, you guys. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Stop procrastinating. Quick review. So, stop procrastinating. Remember, the first step I gave you for not procrastinating, you guys, first step I gave you, break up the job in smaller sections, because a whole job will be overwhelming. That's number 1. Number 2, have a plan of attack. Once you break your job up, if you have a project, if you have a job, and you're procrastinating, you guys, and you're like, you know what, and you're doing everything else but getting to that job, getting to that project, you guys, break the job up into smaller sections, because it won't look so big. Break it up into smaller sections. It won't look so big, you guys, all right? Have a plan of attack. Number 1, break it up into smaller sections. Break the job up into smaller sections. Number 2, have a plan of attack. Have a plan of attack. Number 3, have a positive attitude. Once you break it up into smaller sections, have a plan of attack, you guys. I went over all this stuff, so this is just a quick review, okay? Just a quick review. Mota, Brazil, bom dia. Boom noche. But it's all good. But plan of attack, you guys. Have a positive attitude, you guys. Next step, next point. Next point was change your environment if needed. Remember, if you have a bad working environment, if your working environment wants you to go to sleep, change it up. Find a working environment that works for you. Declutter your workspace. Okay? Give yourself a working environment that works. Remember, I went over earlier. Some of you guys weren't on. I went over earlier. My working environment. I love colors. So in front of me, what you guys can't see, I have 10 lights that shine different colors. And you may be able to see throughout this Diversity Outspoken, the colors on my face are changing. It kind of changes from like a pink to a purple, oranges, sometimes green. You'll see it. It's going to change in a second. Look, see, the colors are changing. You see how my face is kind of changing a little bit? The colors are changing, and they're changing again, because in front of me I have 10 different lights that change different colors, you guys, from turquoise, the blues, the purples, the greens, and things like that, because I love colors. And also, if I was to step out of here, you guys, all my properties that I own, I've been blessed enough to have different properties. All my properties that I own, they're usually always waterfront. They're always by the ocean, because I love the ocean. Okay, I'm in a different room right now, but if I go over there and step over there and go out the sliding glass door, you will hear the ocean waves, you guys. So Definitely find a work environment that works for you. You have to have a work environment that works for you. Okay? You have to have a work environment that works for you. If you don't have it, change your work environment, declutter, clean your work environment if you have to. Interstellar Traveler says definitely changing the environment is crucial. It's definitely crucial if you find yourself procrastinating, you guys. Right? Build it to perfection. That was the next thing I said was build it to perfection. Build it to perfection. Don't get out there and try to just do the perfect job from the very beginning. Like I said, break it up into sections and try to do the best you can, you guys. Try to do the best you can, because if you try to find perfection and you can't get it, then you'll say, you know what, I don't even want to work on that job anymore. I don't even want to work on that project anymore. Okay? Remember, take it by section. Take that very first section. Get that very first section as good as you can get it. Then move on to the second section. Get that second section as good as you can get it. Move on to the third section. Because guess what? You might get to the third section and things might start to become a little bit more easier, and you'll be like, you know what? There's something on the first section that I can fix. Because now that I'm at the third section, things are so much easier because I've gone through the first section, second section, and now that I'm on the third section, I'm becoming a little bit used to this. This is becoming a little easier. There's something that I know on the first section I can go back and fix later. All right, so just take it step by step, you guys. And Interstellar Traveler, very true, she said you will end up disappointed. Exactly, you guys, you will end up disappointed if you try to get perfection from the very, very beginning. Do the best you can. Take it section by section, okay? Do the best you can. Take it section by section, all right? Remember, ask for help if you need it. Ask for help if you need it, you guys. Ask for help if you need it. Next. Put away the electronics, right? Put away the electronics. No Netflix. No Netflix. Get off social media. Stop online shopping. Stop procrastinating, okay? Next, create a timeline. Create deadlines for your different sections. Create deadlines for your different sections. Next, step away. Get some fresh air. Listen to something about the topic. Put some earphones on. Listen to some YouTube tutorials about the topic that you want to tackle, okay? About the topic that relates to the job or project that you're procrastinating on. Take a walk. Listen to some YouTube tutorials, okay? It'll help you out. Next was find people that inspire you and motivate you. They may be people that work with you, different things like that. You can call them up, talk to them about anything. Listening to them being accomplished will help inspire you to want to be accomplished. If you don't have anybody personally that you can call, go to YouTube. Listen to some motivational speakers that are in the same arena, the same type of career that you're in. Listen to some motivational speakers. They'll help you guys want to get out there, and they will motivate you guys and be like, you know what? That person made it, and that person started off like where I am. And they made it because they didn't stop. They kept going, and that will help motivate you guys, okay? Interstellar Traveler gave me a bullseye. I appreciate it, Interstellar. You know I love you, Interstellar. It's all good. And the last two things I said, you guys, was to reward yourself at the end and just do it, you guys. So that's today, you guys. Interstellar Traveler says yes, unless you're the type of person that hates on others being successful. Yeah. If you're a hater, don't listen to anybody's successful speeches about success, okay? If you're a hater, just do your own thing. Don't worry about listening to anybody else talk about their success. But here on this Diversity Outspoken Anti-Imperial family, we know that we all want everybody else to be successful. So we know there's no hating right here, hopefully, going on. So definitely, you guys, reach out. But definitely, you guys, why are you procrastinating? Stop procrastinating. These were just some steps that I came up with, you guys, some notes that I came up with as I sat down and I thought about ways that I don't procrastinate and reasons why I don't procrastinate, and thought about, just like different reasons why people may procrastinate. So I hope some of these things may be able to help you guys out. Just do it, you guys. Start on that project. Start on that job. Break it up into sections. Start on it tomorrow. Okay? Start on it tomorrow and start to knock it out, you guys. One section at a time, you guys. One section at a time. And before you know it, the job or the project will be done. Okay? I appreciate you guys. I am Dogg, Anti-Imperial the Chill. That's my artist name. I'm a recording artist. Dogg is kind of like a sexually explicit guy, but he's a clown, a little bit gangster, a little bit thug, but he just like to have fun, you guys. He's a clown and things like that. Anti-Imperial is in the center, Dogg. Anti-Imperial the chill, because Anti-Imperial is all about more of who I truly am. Religion, politics, social issues, micro and macroeconomics, philosophy, upliftment, education, psychology, sociology, physiology, and things like that. And the chill, Anti-Imperial. I love Anti-Imperial. That's who I am. And the chill, the last name, you guys, is a hopeless romantic, all about falling in love and things like that. So that's Dogg, Anti-Imperial, the chill. This is Diversity Outspoken, you guys. We do this every Wednesday and every Sunday. That's 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. So every Wednesday night, 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. And every Sunday night, 9 o'clock United States Eastern Time Zone. We call this Diversity Outspoken because we speak about a diverse range of topics, meaning that we'll speak about anything and everything, and we are outspoken about all of these topics, meaning that we are straight to the point about those topics. That being said, although we're straight to the point, we do so in a respectful manner, you guys. So my one rule here, I have one only rule, one rule only. And that is that you guys remain respectful of the environment of Diversity Outspoken and remain respectful of everybody here as a whole, you guys. All right? The environment of Diversity Outspoken and everybody here as a whole, you guys. I appreciate that. But I never have to worry about that with you guys because you guys are always respectful because we're one big happy family here. Bianca, I see you, Bianca. We're almost done, but it's good for you to join us. I see you, Bianca. You guys, every day I do a daily historical post, you guys. So if you ever get bored or anything like that, and you want to see what happened on that particular day, going back decades, going back centuries, or going back thousands of years, you can check me out on Instagram, or you can check me out on TikTok, and you will see that daily historical post. It's better on Instagram, you guys, because Instagram gives me the space to be able to write those daily historical posts out in a much more detailed manner than it does on TikTok, but I still do put them on TikTok, but it's better on Instagram, you guys. Take care, Interstellar Traveler, for sure. Take care. Much love to the little one, Interstellar. Much love to your daughter. It's all good. I'll be hollering at you later. All right, I'm gonna holler at you later. Claudio Geronimo 0406, thank you for joining, Interstellar. You know I love you. Claudio Geronimo 0406, I see you. It's all good. You guys, to get in touch with me on Instagram or TikTok, it's right here on the shirt at anti_imperial on Instagram or TikTok at anti_imperial. Don't forget that underscore. That's how you get in touch with me on Instagram or TikTok, you guys. On YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial with a space in between. So on YouTube, to subscribe to my YouTube, you want to subscribe to the YouTube. To subscribe to my YouTube, it's just Anti-Imperial with a space in between. On Instagram and TikTok, there's an underscore. The YouTube, no underscore. Instagram and TikTok, underscore. 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 YouTube, no underscore. But you guys, if you have me on Instagram, Superstar617, I see you, sister. If you have me on Instagram, the easiest way to subscribe to my YouTube, you guys, is to go to my Instagram bio page, my IG bio page. You guys know we all get an Instagram or an IG bio page. And on that Instagram bio page, on that IG bio page, we get that one line for a link. And that link will always be my latest video. So if you have me on Instagram, go to my Instagram bio page, click that one line, click that link, you guys, and that my video will come up. It will be my latest video. It will be a YouTube video. And once that video comes up, all you have to do is go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and you will be subscribed to my YouTube channel, and I'd appreciate that. That being said, you guys, I appreciate it. Again, tonight's topic was, why are you procrastinating? Stop procrastinating, you guys. Make sure you get your work done, you guys. Don't wait. Follow all those tips I gave you guys. It will help you guys out. If you have any more questions or anything like that, and you just want to get in touch with me and talk about anything at all, definitely DM me on Instagram and I will get back to you. I always tell you guys I usually get about 20 to 25, 30 DMs a day. So I will get back to you, but sometimes it may take me a little bit longer. But don't think I'm ignoring you, because I will respond and answer to everybody. But sometimes it does take a while answering everybody back, okay? But I love you guys. You guys take care. Have a great day or great night, depending on where you are in the world. Dogg, Anti-Imperial to chill. I appreciate you guys. Take care, all right? Peace. Bye-bye. Love you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.